Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Daddio, and this is a new drama from writer-director Christy Hall, and focuses on the story of a young woman, played by Dakota Johnson, who winds up flagging a taxi when she lands at JFK, and this taxi driver, played by Sean Penn, drives her home. And over the course of an hour and 40 minutes stuck in traffic inside this cab, these two people let themselves be ripped wide open and leave all of it out there for each other to process, to analyze, to share perspective. And this is such a beautiful film. And when it really comes down to it, the cinematography work from Faden Papa Michael is so impressive. The intimacy and how this camera captures just a perfect I love the shots of it has Sean Penn driving, and in the background you have Dakota Johnson over his shoulder, and you just see the lighting is just enough to light up his eyes, and the rest of it is in shadows, because so much of this is acted through the eyes. And there's so many shots that are very extreme close-ups. And the intimacy of being able to perform with a camera like that close, and being able to bring so much detail to a performance that these very particular, very close-up shots are able to capture so much. The physicality that Sean Penn and Dakota Johnson bring to their roles is off the charts. Their performances are incredible. And they're so layered. Whether it is the tiny micro choices that they make that are captured so well on the camera, especially when it's so close. The very subtleties that seep through their performance. The way that you always know what they're thinking, what they're processing, even if it's not exactly what matches what they say. It's all in the performance, and that is so incredible for both of them. Sean Penn delivers this hardened, tough guy, very raw New Yorker kind of character. This cab driver, you can imagine this cab driver, and Sean Penn brings so many layers to him. He's not a stereotype. This man has a lot of impressive human skills and being able to read people. But also, there's a lot of vulnerabilities and cracks that, this macho bravado is kind of hiding. And when you see that crack through in the performance that Penn gives, it's incredible. And Dakota Johnson is flirtatious at times. She's confident and showy at times. But then you can tell at other moments she's shattered. And there's so much being processed in that head of hers. And just the performance where she sells all of it. She is sexy, she is confident, she is shrunken down to a scared young girl of her past. And the way that this is written, each of these characters have so many layers, so many experiences. The storytelling by both Penn and Johnson, bringing Hall's script to life, is incredible. This film is just nothing short of mesmerizing, engrossing. It pulls you in and never lets you go. Over the course of this time, we learned so many impactful and emotional things about these two characters. There's so many impactful emotional moments. It's so authentic. These feel like real people. We feel like we just drove in a cab with this cab driver and this woman in there with us. And the conversations that they have are always compelling. You have Penn, who's always trying to have a competition and push buttons, and Johnson, who's always trying to find the authenticity and the raw perspective of what's really going on. And what they share is heartbreaking. It's tragic, but also joyous and beautiful. This film is beautiful. This film is engrossing from start to finish. This is a special film in the wake of things like Locke that are able to capture so much with so little. You have a cab, you're on the road, and you have these two actors, and they bring so much to life, and you care so much about them by the time the credits roll, and all you want to have happen is that they both be okay. And that is incredible performances from two extremely talented. Like, Sean Penn's an Academy Award winning actor. Dakota Johnson has come so far as a performer. This solidifies it. She has great talent. Both of these actors just ate this all up, and I just wish that I could see what happens to both of them, because I became so invested and drawn in to this incredible film. But those are my thoughts on Daddio. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.